Hello students, this is your English lesson. In this lesson, we are going to read a poem, Mother to Son, from Oxford Modern English 6. Let's get started. Students, this poem is written by Langston Hughes. Langston Hughes, a famous American poet and columnist, wrote the poem Mother to Son as a famous dramatic monologue. It was first published in the magazine Crisis in 1922. The poem is about a mother giving advice to her son about the challenges of life. It also illustrates how sometimes life becomes too heavy, but a person should never give up. The poem comprises the thoughts of a mother whose life is surrounded by misery. However, she knows that the best means of combating these situations are her abilities to be strong. While talking about her experiences of life, she says that life has never been a crystal stair for her. It has gaps, splinters, and places without carpet. Despite these obstacles, she has managed to move ahead. She encourages her son to follow her to push through life. To her, optimism and ability to overcome the adversity are the only ways to surmount obstacles in life. Now come to the reading of the poem. Well, son, I'll tell you, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. It's had tasks in it, and splinters, and boards torn up, and places with no carpet on the floor. Bare, but all the time I's been a climbing on and reaching landings and turning corners, and sometimes going in the dark where there ain't been no light. So why don't you turn back? Don't you sit down on the steps 'cause you find it's kinder hard. Don't you fall now, for I's still going, honey. I's still climbing, and life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Now come to the exercises. Understanding the poem. Answer the following questions. A. Who is speaking in the poem and to whom are the words addressed? Answer. A mother is speaking in the poem and her words are addressed to her son. B. What does the speaker compare her life with? Answer. The speaker compares her life to a flight of worn down, dimly lit stairs. C. What does the speaker encounter on the stairs? Answer. The speaker encounters tacks, splinters, holes, bare boards, and patches of darkness on the stairs. D. Even though there have been obstacles in the way, what has the speaker done to continue her journey? Answer. She has kept climbing up. E. Which three pieces of advice does the speaker give the boy? Answer. Don't turn back, don't sit down, and don't fall are the three pieces of advice the speaker gives to the listener in the poem. F. Which sentences are repeated in the poem? Answer. The line, life for me ain't been no crystal stair is repeated. The speaker also repeats the message that she hasn't given up with the similar lines as been climbing on and as still climbing. G. Which line is the shortest? Why do you think the poet made this line so short? Answer. The one word line, bare, is shortest. It is a stark fact that her life has been hard, empty, and without comforts, which the word on its own makes clear. These questions are more difficult. Discuss them first. H. What is mother's experience of life? Answer. Life for the mother has been very difficult, but she has not given up. I. What do you think she is telling her son about her life in this way? Answer. Perhaps she wishes to share her experience and encourages him to never give up. J. Thinking about the words and phrases used in the poem, the imagery. What points in the woman's real life would these represent? For example, tasks and splinters might represent hardships of a particular kind. Which hardships? Go through the poem, find other images, and write what these may represent in real life. Answer. If you step on a tag or get a splinter on your hand or foot, it hurts. So perhaps these represent moments of physical or emotional pain. Working with words. B part. Write these sentences using standard and grammatically correct English. A. I is accepting a friend for dinner. I am expecting a friend for dinner. B. I've been waiting at this bus stop for 1 hour. I have been waiting at this bus stop for 1 hour. I ain't going to the cinema tonight. I am not going to the cinema tonight. D. They've been kinder sleepy today. They have been kind of sleepy today. E. She stayed at home because she was ill. She stayed at home because she was ill. F. You ain't doing this at all if you find it's too difficult to do now. You are not doing this at all if you find it is too difficult to do now. Pick out the statements, questions, commands, and exclamations. A. The boards are torn up. Statement. B. Did you hear what I said? Question. C. Keep it safely in a trunk. Command. D. How fresh it is. Exclamation. E. It will change color in 2 hours. Statement. F. Throw it away. Command. G. I burnt it yesterday. Statement. H. Have you burnt it yet? Question. 2. Make questions from the sentences below. A. It had tasks in it. Did it have tasks in it? B. There were places with no carpet on the floor. Were there places with no carpet on the floor? C. He sat down on the grass. Did he sit down on the grass? D. She finds it hard. Does she find it hard? E. I am still working hard. Are you still working hard? Thanks for listening. For new videos, don't forget to subscribe my channel. And if you like my videos, please share and like.